Um, Hello everyone. Um, Happy Sunday to you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, anywhere you are watching from. I greet you all. All right. It's another new week, and today we're gonna look at uh the market for the coming week. All right. Like I promise, I'm going to make analysis on pairs I'm looking at for the coming week. As you all know, I mostly trade USD pairs. All right. So today I will be analyzing the pairs I'm looking at and what I am expecting on the pairs for the coming week. So on chart here, I have Euro USD. So I think we're gonna start on Euro USD. All right. Last week analysis played out. As you can see, this was the previous analysis. I expected price to hit these points, which I told us that if price breaks above this level, it will hit this point, then retest. And I told some of my friends that I'm expecting Euro USD to hit 19,000. And as you can see, price hits 19,000. So now I'll be looking for a sell uh, at this point. So first of all, let me remove this. All right. Okay. All right. Let me remove all. Let me remove all. Okay. So I'm expecting your Euro USD to sell from the this level because it just hit a resistance level. So now I'll be expecting this. I'm expecting price to set to this point. Then make use of our trend line and see what we have here. Okay. Um. All right. All right. So now I'm expecting Euro USD first target to be at 18,014, which is this point. Then if that level breaks, then I will be seeing it to 17 to 40. Yeah. So if 18,014 breaks, we'll be seeing Euro USD at 17 to 40. So now, as price is at sell zone, here is our sell zone. So as price is at sell zone, I will be selling. Current price now is 18,782. I will be expecting a little pullback to, let's say, 18,900 or 850, 860. Then I will sell from that point. Then my first target 18,014, then 17,493. All right. Now another pair we are going to look at. I'm going to look at. Okay, let me move this. Sorry, let me. Okay. I've removed the old one. All right, that's on Euro USD. Let's look at another pair. Okay, USD CHF. All right. Yeah, I've already made my analysis on USD CHF, and I'm expecting a bullish move on USD CHF here. So this is a D1. Sorry. Let's go to H4. All right. Here is H4 USD CHF. Is formed a bullish continuation pattern here, a kind of a symmetrical triangle. So now, my reason for the buy bias is this, and as you also know that our price has been, deflected at this region here. Price has been deflated at this region here. So, and price fell to break below 9100. So as you can see, price tested this point, then move up to this point, then come back, tested this point, then up, then break this point, then hit the previous low here to make equal low to this point, then up, fail to come down to the previous low, then hit a bit above it, then up, down, then make an equal low. So now I'm expecting price to do what? To break above it and continue going up. Now, and if you are an aggressive trader, I would say maybe when price come back to this level again, you buy. But if you're not an aggressive trader, you have to wait for price to break out this point, this trend line. Like here now we have 0.1 here, we have 0.2, we have 0.3. So now the fourth point we expect it to break, then retest to this point, then up. So on USD CHF, I'm bias on USD CHF. All right. Now, let me show you guys what I have on DSY. Like previous week, I analyzed DSY and I expect DSY to hit a point and which or a body bands on DSY. So I will be expecting a little pullback then for the up move. This was my previous analysis on DSY, and which I shared it to some of my students. So I'm expecting DSY to hit this zone when I made the analysis, this zone here, but price failed to get to that point. The other price rejects it and print a rejection at this point. Now we have seen now you can see a rejection here at this point, then another rejection before the bullish candle. All right, so now I am expecting DSY to buy. That means I'm expecting bullish on DSY to the upside. All right, so now let me show you what I have here. On DSY, before it drops, we have a kind of head and shoulder pattern. Here is the head, here is the shoulder, here is another shoulder here. Now price watch breaks, retest these points before dropping. Now I want us to disregard this one, this head. Let's not go with it. Why? Because this is what I'm expecting. This is what I saw here. I saw one touch, triple top, 2, 3. All right. So this was a kind of a triple top pattern before price dropped down. Now I'm expecting a bigger picture on DSY to form a head and shoulder pattern. Now let's go to D1. All right. on D1, this is what I have on D1. Okay, this is the head on D1. This is the left shoulder on G1. So I'm expecting price to move to these points and form the what? The right shoulder here. Then down, breaks down to these points. So this is what I'm expecting on DSY this coming week. I'm expecting DSY to up to this point, up to this point to form the right shoulder. Here is the head. Here is the left shoulder. Here is the right shoulder. I'm expecting it to form. So that means this coming week, I am expecting SS USD to sell, then USD SS to buy. All right. So now another pair I'm looking at is okay, GBP USD. All right. Okay. GBP USD hit my target points, which I analyzed last week. This was the analysis. As you can see, the point hits. The point hits the target point I'm expecting. So now I am expecting a a bearish move this coming week. All right. So first of all, let me make use of my trend line and see what I have here. Okay. And this point also, I'm expecting it to. All right. Okay. Now we have a fake out of the trend line. Like as you can see, you see that price has been trading in between the trend line to this point, to this point, you know. First of all, you break to this point, then up, down here, then up, down, up, down, then up to this point, and now fake out at the trend line, pointing the rejection here to respect this resistance level. So I am expecting TPB USD to come down to this point, then pull back to this level. Let me show you. Then pull back to this level. All right, pull back to this level, then keep coming down, then test this level, breaks, test, down to this point. Here is a buy zone. All right, so on the GBP USD, I am selling first target this point, then the last target I'm expecting is this point. All right, so make sure you wait for a good entry, because when markets open, there will be a little pullback of this previous candle. There will be a little pullback before that move. So I will advise you to wait. Possibly, I will advise you to join the markets by London open. Now, when the London market opens, I will advise you to take your trade. You know, so this is a point also 38,781. So there will be a little pullback of 50 to 60% of this bearish candle that closes here before the down move. So when price pull back to 50 to 60% of this candle, then you can take your sell. Let's say around 38,636. All right. Then your stop loss will be above this rejection. Now you sell your first target 37,969. Then for day traders, for swing traders, you can hold to 36,037. So this is my bias on the GBP USD. So another pair I'm looking at is okay. Another pair I'm looking at it okay, USD JPY. All right. Like last week, this was my analysis of USD JPY. Price almost hit the target point here. Was the target point 109,458, and the price hit around 109,599. Now I am expecting a more than fall of to this 109,458, then possibly down to 109,128. All right. So USD JPY, I'm still bearish. Yeah, I'm still bearish. You know, my main target point for me to be looking for buy is around 109,128 or 108,868. But currently, I'm still bearish until I see price action at 109,128. Then I'll be looking for buy, because what I'm seeing here, the overall is bearish currently. This is H4. So I'm expecting more than on USD JPY to any of the levels I mentioned: 109, 128, 108, X68. So there is where I'll be looking for a buy. But currently now, I'm expecting a more than on the USD JPY. So I'm bearish on USD JPY, though as you can see where I'm putting my arrow is my target point. So if it breaks, I'll be waiting to buy around 109,128. But if it doesn't break and 109,458 holds and gives me a buy signal, then I will be buying back to 110. All right. Okay. Another pair I'm looking at is USD CAD. USD CAD. Okay. USD CAD. All right. Now, last week, USD CAD hit a support level 24,978. Okay. So now it's giving us a buy signal. So we'll be seeing a buy back to retest this zone that is being broken out. All right. Here is where price broke out from. So I will be expecting a buy from this point back to this point, possibly come inside the zone, then before coming down. All right. So now, looking at it now, we already have a buy signal here. So if you are to buy, I think your stop loss will be below this support. Then your target should be around 2,600. Sorry, 26,000. So set your stop loss below here. Then if price failed to hold at 24,978, possibly breaks, maybe when market opens, that means DSY is about to fill the previous day week. So which, if it fills, that means you will be seeing USD CAD drop a bit below this level here. Then before going up, let me show you what I mean by the week to be filled on DSY. All right. BSY. Okay, this is what I mean week to be filled. Like this rejection here, I'm expecting a week to be filled, like the next candle to filled to this point, then possibly what prints a rejection, then before the up move. So we have to watch the market. That's why I say you can join the market during London market or New York. Possibly just wait for price action. Wait and see what the market is trying to present to you. Don't just rush and jump into the market. You know, on Friday was an NFP, and you see how lots of spikes in the market, especially the likes of USD CHF. You know, so now price when market open, will be seeing a kind of price to fill this previous day rejection here week. So before up move. So that means if the week is to be filled, that means we'll be seeing more than on USD CAD to around 24,351 or 24,500. So first of all, please don't jump into the market. Currently, don't jump into the market. You have to wait and see what price is trying to present to you. So another pair I'm looking at is AUD USD. AUD USD. All right. On AUD USD, last week I analyzed it and it hit my target point and breaks it. It hit my target point and breaks it. And I believe so many of us that took the trade enjoyed it and also made some profits. So now it has hit a level and which I'm looking to do what to sell. I'm looking to sell AUD USD. I'm looking to sell down, but first of all, I have to wait. Like you see, price broke out from a range here previously. Here is where price broke out from. Let me show you guys. All right, price broke out. When price got to that, it broke out above it. So price is coming back to this point. So some are seeing it as a retest, then to buy to the upside. Okay, now I'm expecting price to break below it, test it, then down to this point before going up. That means I am going to have a kind of inverse head and shoulder here. Head, shoulder, then making this another shoulder. All right, let me show you guys what I mean. I'm expecting price to come down to this point before going up. So that means I have gotten a kind of inverse head and shoulder here. Left shoulder, right shoulder, then up. Okay, so I am going to sell if 74087 base. Okay, but like I have so many friends that say that they are an aggressive traders. So if you're an aggressive trader, you can be selling from this point down to this point. Okay, then when the up move continues, we'll be having another trade touch above. This is what I mean. Okay, we'll be having another touch above. Here we have one touch, two touch, Now we'll be expecting the last touch here. All right. So let's say this is a pullback, like the sell is a kind of a pullback on Z1 and W1, then before the up move. So I think I will be selling down to this point, but myself will be below 7408. Then I will target 73120. Then I'll take my profit out. Then I'll be waiting for a buy signal to buy from this point, then up to this point to make the trade touch of this trend line above. All right. Similar thing on NZD USD. Similar thing on NZD USD. NZD USD. NZD USD, I'm expecting to sell also as price hit this point. Let's go to D1. All right, here is D1. All right, price hit this point. Now it brings a rejection, so we'll be seeing a kind of retest, and the retest, I'm seeing it to come below this level here. I'm seeing it coming around this level. Yeah, yes, I'm seeing it coming around 7435. I'm seeing it's coming around 7435, then up. So when it gets up, the target should be this point here. Okay, so there should be our target. So now we'll be expecting price NZD USD to set down to this point, possibly come below it a bit, because there will be a TSS. I'll be expecting price to form a TSS. So let's take it below it, then up. All right. So NZD USD, I'm also expecting a sell down to this point before they buy. All right. The sell might be long, like the sell might take, let's say, 4 days before the up move will resume. All right. So please make sure that you don't just chase the price. Don't chase price. Don't chase price. Wait for clear signals to take your trade. All right. Now the last pay I'm looking at is AU USD, which is gold. Last week, gold hit a level which I told you guys I'm expecting it to hit on the previous weekly outlook I sent, I uploaded, and gold finally hit that level. Okay, now I am expecting to sell gold from that level. All right, I'm expecting to sell gold from that level. I'm expecting gold to sell down to this point, pull back to emerge with this level here. All right, to emerge with this level here, then down, retest. All right. Okay. So okay, let me make use of the trend line. Okay. All right, this is gold. Then all right, you see there is a fake out at this point here. There's a fake out here. Now price now come back into the channel again, then up. So I'll be expecting gold to drop down, retest down to this point, retest down to this point, retest, then down. All right, guys, I'm bearish. I'm bearish bias on the gold. All right, so this is what I'm expecting on gold. Expecting on gold. Yeah, I'm expecting gold to sell for a long time to 1722.592. Okay, so this is my last pair I'm looking at for the week. Okay, yeah. Also I trade the GBP JPY. GBP JPY is another pair I trade, though it's non-USD pair, but I trade it. GBP JPY. Okay. So on GBP JPY, I will be expecting a sell like previous video I posted. Yeah, price almost getting to the target point, but it did not reach to that point, though we secure some pips. When I started seeing this kind of candle formation here, I took my profit on it. So and I noticed that it won't get to my target point again. So I took my profit. All right. So I'm expecting a sell on it also. Similar thing I'm expecting on GBP JPY. Sorry, GBP USD is what I'm expecting on GBP JPY. So we have this here, and from this point to this point, then set down to this point. All right, but when price get to this level, it will react before it breaks. Yeah, when price get to this level, it will react before it breaks. So caution of this level. So we'll wait for this trend line to break and retest. When this trend line break and retest, you are good to sell. Then when you sell, should be targeting this point, or you trade your SL and hold, because this is a zone. It's a previous OB. So meaning that when price get to this point, it's going to react. It will react, like it will hold a bit. You might be seeing something like this here. When price gets to this point, it might be ranging a bit before dropping. So you have to either hold or take your profit at this level. Okay, so guys, this is what I'm looking at for the coming week. On these pairs I just analyzed now. So I wish us a peaceful week. Also, don't forget to apply risk and money management on your trade. Don't over leverage. Don't expose your accounts to the market. Okay, always wait for the right entry and don't chase price. All right. So and I will be making another video within the week. And the video I'm going to make will be on inflated and deflated markets. All right. When you say market is inflated and when you say market is deflated. So that will be the next video I'll be making. So do hit the like button and also subscribe and turn on the notification button so that whenever I upload new ones, maybe I might not be able to share the link of the new video to you guys. Maybe you can be able to get the notification that new video has been uploaded. So I wish you guys peaceful week ahead. All right, thank you.